On the blackest nights we sail through fog, two voices echo from the salty bog, with tales of movies and actors bold. Host Josh and Jillian, their stories unfold. Hold fast the wheel, listen to Jive, the Blank Podcast where legends vibe. From silver screens to haunted dreams, in Josh and Jillian's twisted schemes. Brought to you by Anchor Bay Entertainment. Now here's your hosts, Josh and Jillian. Yeah!
Welcome back to the plank, guys.
Welcome back to the plank. I think that's just gonna be how we start it, and it's always Jillian.
Because you're always like, I don't know how to start, and I go,
so
great,
awkward.
welcome back to the plank.
Welcome back to the plank.
How was your week? I saw Beyonce. It was amazing. I just needed to get that out of the way. I just needed to get that out of the way because there's not much to say about it, other than it was amazing. How was your week?
God, I don't know if I can.
We're not comparing.
If I can beat that story.
We're not comparing.
I'm just kidding. My week was good. I work every week, every weekend, every fucking hour.
Contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, who believes I don't work?
I don't know.
Someone spreading rumors? I know I act like I don't work, but I work. I'm working now.
That's great, Josh.
This is work. Is this work?
What else did you do?
Okay, so I was telling you earlier I went to the Dead show at the Sphere, but that wasn't this week. That was last week.
Oh my God. How?
Yeah.
And you didn't partake in any...
Okay, so I met
influences?
my brother. He flew in from Chicago, and I went last year, and I saw them at the Sphere. And my
Was
brother.
it different?
Yeah,
Or do they do the same show?
No, they never do the same show.
Oh.
Never once do they ever done the same show.
Oh, that's a whole
thing.
Grateful Dead thing. That's cool.
That's the whole culture.
I love it.
So I went last year, and I did like it better last year. And so my brother, he got me into the Dead. And he's like, I have to go see the Sphere. We've seen the Dead I've seen him over 20 times. But when you
You're
saw
a deadhead.
when you tell someone who likes it 20 times is like zero. Like if you tell a dead fan you've seen them 20 times, that's like they laugh in your face. They're like, I've seen him 300 times.
Insane. Yeah. That's very weird culture.
20 is like zero.
And 20 is like $2,000.
What?
I don't know if it's like
Oh, you mean in total?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yes.
I didn't mean to stump you with a math question. Sorry.
You stumped me because I was like, is she talking shit? Like it's saying they're only $100. Not at the Sphere, by the way. At the Sphere, they're more expensive. As a matter of fact, Tom, Anchor Bay's Tom, we saw the Dead. Remember when we saw them in Ohio?
Tom's in the room.
Yeah, Tom's in the room. Tom's always in the room. So you can be sure that Tom's always in the room, except last week. But we saw the Dead in Ohio, and Bob Dylan opened for him, and like nobody gave a shit.
Wait, what?
He was just on stage playing in like the house, the outside, the lights were on, people were talking, people were walking around. He's just sitting there, and I'm like,
that's cool,
guys. Is this Bob Dylan or what? Like,
it's a complete unknown.
And yeah, good.
Thanks.
And he was it was really boring though. He was just on there, just like playing.
You're like, hot take, Bob Dylan, boring.
A lot of people have said that. They're like, he sucks live.
That's so
a lot of people
funny.
have said that.
Huh.
Anyway, so I went and saw the Dead. Yeah, my brother went. We went to get some weed, to buy some weed at a
MedMen or something.
Huh?
At a Med. Yeah.
And he bought something called, because sometimes I don't smoke weed, but I want to.
Okay.
If it's right, but he bought these pre-rolled joints, and they were called Devil Driver, and I'm like, I don't know, man. That sounds like a bad idea.
Sounds like a great idea.
Devil Driver. It just sounded scary.
You're in Vegas.
It sounded too scary for me. I was like,
so you didn't do it?
No. I ate some chocolates though.
Oh,
I like
nice.
I like the microdose. I like the psilocybin shit, man. Like
I thought you meant some THC chocolates. I was like, yeah, okay.
What? Are those lame?
No, they're not lame. I think they just make you sleepy, if anything.
Oh, no. I like to balance it.
I have some in my bag. What am I talking about?
Well, let's go. Hand them out. Okay, so I did not partake in Devil Driver. Anyway, so then I come back here, and a couple days later, my friend asked me if I want to go see Fish.
Wow.
And at the Hollywood Bowl, and I'm like, I've never seen Fish, but, so I see Fish 3 days after I see the Dead, and I'm like, who the fuck am I? I'm like
You're
on
a
tour.
hippie.
I'm like, yeah. All of a sudden, I'm just like this guy who goes on tour with the Dead and Fish, and
you're like, I think I bleed tie-dye.
Yeah,
at this
I was
point.
like, who am I?
Right.
And it was really cool. I'd never seen them, and they're a lot of people.
Who was better?
I did like that show better than the Dead.
You liked Fish better than the Dead?
Yeah, because I've seen the Dead so many times. You know, and I've never
brag.
And I'd never seen them. And a lot of nitrous though. A lot of people doing nitrous.
Oh my God, yeah, that's a whole thing
so
right
much
now.
nitrous.
It's so bad in LA.
I saw like 2 people on the ground like convulsing while we were walking back, and one guy tried to help up, and some dude's like, "No, you're not supposed to do that." And I'm like, "What?" I was like trying to help him. It's like he's like, "No, he could like, I'm not a medic, but I don't think you're supposed to do that." And I'm like, he's like getting him water and helping him sit up. He's like, he's got his fucking shriveled up balloon next to his hand,
God,
like an
so
empty
sad.
nutsack. It's just like, just
okay.
And then he gets up and he's fine, and I guarantee you he got another balloon. That's how they roll.
That's how they roll.
Anyway,
you saw my play on Sunday.
I was getting there.
Were you?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm just doing all the talking. You have to talk in between that.
I asked you about your concert experience.
Well, you have to now you have to go into depth about the Beyonce concert.
I don't. I think, I mean, you can go on TikTok and watch every video of it. It was fucking fantastic. She is amazing. That microphone is on, and she is phenomenal. She is beautiful and perfect, and every concert will be less than. And I'm trying to come to terms with that it's all downhill from here.
Who's next on your bucket list?
To see?
Yeah.
Probably Doechii. I think I'm going to go to Outside Lands.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, a bunch.
Okay.
I love Outside Lands. It's my favorite festival. Way better than Coachella.
Well, Outside Lands, you don't camp out, though.
No. Right. I've never camped at a festival.
Okay. Well, I like the camp out aspect.
I like to be in a bed with a shower.
No, I like to suffer in a tent. Get up early and like try to make some eggs. Like
you saw my play.
I did see your play. Do you want to talk about your play?
I want to hear what you thought about my play.
Okay.
You've been like, I want to talk about your play. I want to talk about your play.
But okay. So I'm gonna. So here we are. We're gonna promote Fostered.
Okay.
But can we make this more of a Q&A so I'm not just
Yeah.
like a monologue?
Yeah.
So what week are you on?
We opened
April
26th.
Okay.
I don't know what we were on.
But it goes till May, right?
It goes till June. It goes to
June
15th, and I think we're extending to June 22nd, possibly the 29th. If that happens, I have to tell my cousin I can't come to Vegas for her wedding, so we'll see what happens. But
don't you have an understudy?
No.
What happens if you?
I don't know.
I
don't know, but they.
You should prepare an understudy and go to your friends and you go to your cousin's wedding.
I kind of don't want one.
You don't want an understudy?
I kind of like being Maggie. And I don't know, it'd be hard to have someone else memorize that monologue really quickly.
Way to plug how hard that role is to get into.
I didn't mean to plug it. I was just saying it'd be hard for someone to learn it in 2 days.
2 days. Well, they should get started now. All right, so Fostered is. Do you want to tell people what it's about?
No, I'm curious to hear what you think.
I'm going to tell you what I think, but I know what it's about. But
okay.
Do you want to say what it's about?
Sure. Yeah, Fostered. Right. It's about. It's a family comedy. It is very farcy. It is about these two. It's about a couple, and they're in their late 60s, early 70s, and they're coming to terms with the fact that they have an empty nest and they want to sell everything and leave the home and move to Hawaii. And the 2 weeks before they're leaving, all 4 of their kids, who are very much like into their adulthood, have like existential crisis and have to move home immediately, all on the same day. And chaos ensues. Secrets are revealed. Things happen and vodka is drank. So yeah, it's fun.
So Jillian plays Maggie.
I play Maggie.
She's the youngest. All right. So it's basically you start watching this play and you're like, okay, there's this older couple. They're empty nesters. They're gonna move somewhere, and I'm like, all right, it seems like it's just gonna be kind of like a normal play, like kind of like little family drama here and there. Mm-hmm. And they're making that decision whether or not. The dad doesn't want to go because he can't leave his girls. It's 3 girls and 1 boy.
Right.
And So, you know, the wife's his wife, I mean, his characters' names. She
Karen.
does, huh?
Karen.
So she's like talking him into it, and he's like, you know what, let's do it. And then you meet the 4 kids, and they're all pretty much, except for Maggie, they're all pretty much on the surface level successful, and Maggie's the screw up. But as the secrets come out, as they're revealed, and there are some twists you don't see coming. They are. Is your dog okay, dude? He's like so out, sleeping right there. All right. So what they do is they what happens is you end up relating to Maggie the most, and her parents are like, where do we go wrong with her? Where, you know, she's the one who comes home first, and she's like, I haven't had a job and I haven't had a place to live in 6 months, and they're like, when are you gonna be more like your siblings? And then they all start pouring in, and she's kind of like, you see the play from Maggie's point of view, I think. And there's even this scene where she's like Inspector Clouseau, right? It's from
Pink Panther.
Pink Panther, yeah. And where she kind of like goes on and gives like the whole explanation of what's going on, because she knows everybody's secrets,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of delivers it to the audience and to the other family members. So I'm trying to push this play. I want people to see it.
Oh, thanks.
And it's at the Pacific Resident Theater
in Venice.
It's
right before the Erewhon. If anyone knows where that is.
All right. And it's written by Shia Doswell. Is that how you say that?
Shay Doswell.
There's the A is silent at the end?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Josh.
Okay. Well, anyway, Sasha knows her. Your movie mom.
Yes, my movie mom.
You knew that?
Sasha was going to play Alice.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. And then in the development process,
really?
Katie.
Okay, all right. She's going next Sundays, just so you know. Sasha.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So prepare.
That's crazy. That'd be awesome.
So prepare.
Yeah. Okay. I'm prepared.
I have one more thing. Okay, so 2 weeks ago we did like this magic trick show because we had a magician on our show.
Right.
Called Shane.
Yep.
But I got a magic trick. Watch this.
What?
Boom.
Aww.
Flowers for Jillian's performance.
Thank you.
I was at the store and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, what's the etiquette? Like, what kind of flowers do you give someone for a performance?
It's so funny.
It's like, you don't want to give them these
you
kind of sunflowers.
You what flowers to get
I
me.
was asking the people. They're like, I'm like, what color? You know, it's like for a performance's play. It's not like a Valentine's Day. And on sale day after Mother's Day.
Oh,
boom.
Good.
It's the best
I love
time.
a bargain.
I love a bargain too.
Okay.
All right. So
Thank
there they
you,
go.
Josh.
Put them in water.
I know what to do.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Should we introduce our guests?
Please. I'd love to. We have 2 very talented filmmakers in the room with us today. They are a married couple, and it is our first married couple we've had as guests.
First married couple. Second
Yes.
twosome, though.
Second twosome.
Only.
First married.
First married.
First one was friends.
Friends.
These are lovers.
Lovers.
Right.
And friends.
Right. But we have Amanda and Michael Drexton on today. Nice to see you guys.
Hello, nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Known
of
as the
course.
Drextons.
Right.
Right? That's what it says.
Yes,
This is killing me,
that's
though. I
correct.
have to ask, did you not bring flowers to the performance?
No.
How many days late are we?
Yeah, when
One.
did you go?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Oh,
This is Sunday
bring them
matinee.
to the performance.
I was running late.
like, oh, okay.
It's so
No, I was-
classic, Josh.
You
That
wanted,
I'm not
you
even
wanted an
fazed.
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted an audience to give your flowers. You made it all about you.
Yeah, it's about the
No.
podcast,
You made
not
it
the
about you.
performance.
No, I made it about her because I wanted to be like, your performance. First of all, I thought it'd be a good way to cap the talking about how good the play was and how good she was. So
Well, maybe 2. One for yesterday and then one today.
that's
like,
overkill.
I don't know.
Wow.
That's too many flowers.
That's a lot.
There
That's a
wasn't a
lot.
2-day sale. There was
And
only one
yesterday,
sale
yesterday
happening.
they were expensive. Okay, today they were cheap.
Yeah, very
Sure.
true.
And that's
very
what I'm
true.
worth.
Yeah,
Very
Is a cheap.
Exactly.
Bouquet?
What is she worth to you?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. I took off the price.
Yeah. Great. Love it.
Okay, I thought. Hey, listen, I'm
Sorry,
always
I
thinking.
had to. That was killing me. Do you know how hard that was to not interject during that entire
Yeah.
thing?
I appreciate that.
Oh my god.
I saw you when I gave her the flowers. You were like, "That's nice." So,
then I was
but you
like,
were thinking,
You're like, but
You were
wait.
thinking,
Yeah,
what
no.
an asshole.
Yeah.
I was in traffic and I was running late.
Yeah. Well, we're here to talk about Sour Party, which is such a fun movie.
Yeah. We've seen it twice. Well, I've seen it 3 times.
I think I've seen it 3 times.
Okay.
And then we saw it at was that the premiere? Or was that just a screening? That was the premiere of it.
Well, it was the LA premiere.
It was
the LA premiere.
Yes.
And then I hosted a Q&A for you guys, which was very fun. Thank you for letting me do that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now we're going to do basically the same thing again.
There were so many people on that fucking stage. And let me just tell you.
Yeah, we wanted everyone up.
I wanted everyone up there.
People that had one line in the movie were up there.
And what was her name? Judy, who was the owner of the Good.
Is that Judy?
I think it's Judy.
It's Judy, right? Oh my God. She kept being like, another chair.
Yeah.
I was like,
I know she was.
I know. And then I started like sending other people to go tell her. I was like, I think I said Doug. I was like, you tell him 2 more chairs.
Judy is an incredible woman.
Oh no, she was. But like I forced her to bring out all those chairs. I don't blame her for being like.
And we tried to help afterwards, like bring them down, and she was like,
And
"Don't touch anything. Just leave.
Just
Just
like,
get
okay,
out
sorry, I'll
of here."
leave.
I know.
So she asked me to do the spotlight. So I was up there and I'm like, I don't know if you guys, I'm like, these spotlights, like, I don't know who, I'm like, who's even talking right now?
Yeah.
And there'd be like Augie over there in like the dark corner. I'd be like, I think someone's over there. And I'm like, no one's talking. So the spotlight was just like,
I didn't
don't know
even
if anybody
notice it was
noticed.
moving.
All right.
I must have always been in the spotlight.
Yeah,
Probably.
you guys were. It was more on that side of the stage. But
There was
once
no
in a
rhyme or
while-
reason to where anyone was sitting. It was-
No, no.
Well, I'm curious about you guys as a team,
Yes.
but I'm also obviously interested in you guys as individuals, of course.
We are
We're not
longer
individuals, yeah,
as
we
we just
are.
said that in unison. We're not.
I wanted like
We're not whole people.
Can you guys both talk about like where you grew up and how your environments shaped wanting to be filmmakers?
Interesting. I've never had that question.
I've never
before.
had that question either, and I would say it had nothing to do with it.
Oh,
Great.
great.
No, I'm
Well,
kidding.
maybe not consciously.
Not
yeah.
consciously. No, I would say what shaped me wanting to be a filmmaker was coming here for acting and being very disappointed.
Happens.
From where? Oh, from where I came
Yeah.
from. I was born and raised in Las Vegas.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
But then I moved here from San Francisco. I went to school up there.
Where'd you
it was
go?
Amazing. Notre Dame de Namur University.
Wow.
And
That's
I
an all-girls school,
majored-
right?
No.
Oh,
it was
okay,
not.
just kidding.
I majored in musical theater.
Love.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm an actor. I did musicals.
Yeah, and I did like opera, which was something I didn't want to do. Like I was like pushed into doing.
Come on, classical.
It's been a long time.
Is she really good?
She's pretty good. I mean, you probably.
You haven't heard me sing in a very, very
Really?
I've
Can
heard
we
you
hear you
like.
sing
I've
right
heard
now?
you bust out Queen of the Night like it was nothing.
Stop it.
It's been a minute.
Sometimes.
You don't want to
Sometimes in
hurt
the
your voice.
shower.
I understand. You
No.
need to prepare. You need to.
What do you think of the
warm
opera that they
tea.
play outside 7-Elevens?
What?
What?
They do
Classical
that. No, I know what
music?
you're
They
talking
do
about.
that.
Oh.
They do that to keep the
Yeah.
unhoused
Yeah,
from.
They do it in the Echo Park one, right across from the pet store we go to.
Yeah, they do it at mine. Some of them
Beautiful.
too.
It is beautiful.
I love it, but it definitely trips out everyone that's on crack. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Did they leave?
Mm.
I was by a 7-Eleven today where there was no opera and there was tagging all over it. I'm
I've
like,
never
see?
seen it drive
Yeah,
anyone away.
I've never seen
I've
it
been, I've had many personal interactions with many crazy person right outside our local 7-Eleven that plays beautiful opera.
Yeah.
While I'm being,
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
sometimes it attracts cultured unhoused
You're-
crackheads.
Wow.
It's fun.
No, the one in North Hollywood by Magnolia is like, it's just no homeless people.
What's
whatsoever.
the logic there? They think like beautiful music will drive
Yeah.
people away.
It
like,
started.
what?
It started in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
A 7-Eleven guy, because I was trying to I'm like, does this have to do with driving them away, and yeah, obviously it does. And so he started it in like 2023, and
Yeah.
it's catching on.
Yeah.
But it's I guess
That is
doesn't work.
wild. This is the first time hearing this.
I didn't know it was a 7-Eleven
Yeah.
thing. I thought it was just like this 7-Eleven in
No,
Echo
it's a
Park.
7-Eleven
Yeah,
thing.
No, it's every.
They do it
that's what I
everywhere
thought
now.
too, but it's everywhere.
We'll have to do a tour of
great.
all the 7-Elevens.
I want
in
to see.
LA.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
compare.
that'll take you.
We'll take notes. It'll be great.
This one
4
plays
days.
Tupac. This one plays opera.
Anyway,
See the
Yeah.
difference.
this
We'll go. We'll stick with Earwan.
yeah, right.
All right, so continue. Sorry.
Where was I? Oh, that I came here
From San Francisco
and-
after studying musical theater.
Yes, I came here.
What
and
year?
I was, man, what year was it? 20.
I think we both came in.
We met in
08.
when did we meet?
Oh,
We met
nine.
in
We met in 09.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
met in
I've
09.
been. I moved here at the end of 08, and we met like mid 09.
Yeah, well, we met in May. We met
In May. I don't know the month.
Oh,
Shit.
I do. I remember. We met at Wolverine Origins. And
Today, May 11th or whatever.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Maybe.
Is that?
No, it's
No.
like the
I don't.
12th.
Yeah.
I thought you just
Whatever.
knew when that came
Somebody
out.
Google
Like,
when
it was-
Wolverine Origins was.
It came out.
I don't think it was opening
We
weekend.
definitely would not have gone opening weekend. But yes, we met there. So I was there a year before that. So, oh wait. Yes. And then I was studying at Stella Adler. And then I started doing casting. I was casting Hallmark movies, guys.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How was
I
that?
Penny Perry's I feel like I can't.
Yeah, but I could see you in a Hallmark movie.
I
You what?
dated a Hallmark actor.
She was.
last
She had a
year.
part.
I had a part.
Operation Cupcake.
Shut up. This is off the record. Do you know Markian Tarasu?
No.
Cupcake? Oh, maybe it was Cupcake.
There's were a lot of cupcakes.
There's multiple
Oh my God,
Cupcake
that's-
multiple
Hallmarks.
ones.
That's
Like, there's
insane that there's multiple Cupcake titles.
Of course
That's
there
crazy.
are.
What the-
Okay,
we
what
had
is
a
this?
movie of a week. They were like all the same. It was I was Penny Perry's casting associate, and
IMDb.
oh my God.
What is? I don't know the reference.
It was just this really, really shit. I asked this guy that I was dating who was a Hallmark actor. I was like, what's the one movie I really should not watch? And it was Cupcake something. And now I need to know what
Well,
the fucking...
we were like casting weekly, so like we would go by so fast. So we'd have to like pull in so many actors from like other like previous. It was mayhem.
Oh, Wedding Cake Dreams. My bad.
Oh,
I thought it was
Wedding
Cupcake
Cake
Dreams.
Dreams.
Yeah,
Wow.
sorry. Anyway, never mind. Wow, that's crazy. So you went into casting.
and then it kind of became like full-time situation.
Really?
Yes, and I was like, this is not what I'm here for. This is not what I wanted to do.
Were you ever a writer before? Did you ever write on the side?
Not at all. And so
You were just like, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, it was very much like that, and I abruptly left.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think I like went immediately over to your house.
House.
I
That's
was
being
like-
generous.
Yeah, it was. You were on Broadway. You're
Your
up
car
in the
where you were
hills.
sleep. Where you
Not
were
when we
living?
started working together. I was in that
No?
horrible apartment on Argyle.
Oh yeah. I
Ooh.
walked in there and I was like, "Hey, I have an idea for a short. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. Will you do this with me? I know you do this."
Wow.
And then we started writing, and it's kind of we didn't stop.
Wow.
together.
Okay, so we've gotten to
We were
you
not
guys
together at that
meeting
point. Yeah,
from
we were not.
your end. So where did you come from, and what
I
brought
came
you to
from.
LA?
I was born in a hospital.
Which one?
I came from San Francisco, which is funny because she went to college in San Francisco, and
Yeah.
we probably crossed paths.
We
at
most
some, like,
definitely-
shitty bar when I was in
definitely
college,
crossed paths.
going back to visit. So I grew up in the Bay Area.
Which part?
Marin,
Which part?
Tiburon.
Oh my God, I have a lot of friends from Nicasio and San Rafael
Oh, no way.
and Fairfax.
Cool.
And
Fairfax,
smoked
awesome.
a lot of
That's the
weed in
best.
high school in
The
Fairfax.
facts, good
Yeah,
times. That's
so
where
fun.
everyone goes to smoke weed. It's the
Yeah,
best.
exactly.
She just said that.
So yeah, I grew up around there. Two neurotic Jewish parents, which is a recipe for anyone who wants to be a writer or filmmaker. I went to film school in Santa Barbara, and then moved to LA. I was doing all kinds of crap. Writing, directing, just like student shit in college. And then when I graduated, I got like a troupe together, and we had a sketch comedy show. And I did that for a couple years. And then in 2009, I met Amanda.
And you guys met at a what's Wolverine? Is that the
Wolverine
movie?
Origin, like the
movie
movie,
premiere?
yeah.
At the Grove.
I mean, not
thought- I was
the
like,
premiere.
They don't mean the movie, do they?
Oh, we
that you
Yeah,
just-
so I lived in this
Wow.
crazy house in the Hollywood Hills that I had with like 10 roommates.
Oh, right,
we could,
right,
like,
right.
afford it. And
Pool.
one of my roommates worked with her ex-boyfriend, and
Yes.
they were very good friends.
Cool.
So he was like, "Oh, I want to introduce you to my buddy. We're all gonna go see Wolverine Origin." So we went as like a big group to see this
At the
awful
Grove?
movie at the
You
Grove.
You guys met at the
So
Grove.
we met at the
So
Grove.
amazing.
And, yeah.
So funny.
She had a boyfriend at the time, and so it was a long, winding road. And then eventually, she came to me and was like, "I want to do a short together."
Yes.
Were you still with
So-
the
yeah.
boyfriend?
It was like a on and off 9-year relationship.
Woof.
Yes.
Wow.
Woof.
What?
Were you like, when is this gonna end?
Yeah, it was
There was
really.
like some near misses.
There were a lot of
It
cross
was
paths,
it's a very
zigzags. It's a
dramatic-
winding road. Yeah.
story. We blew up our friend group getting together.
Oh my God, fun.
We had a major conversation before we were like, if we're going to do this, it has to be, we're really doing this, and this has to be for the long haul.
Oh, shit.
And then
For life.
That's
no getting out. We're shackled.
Yeah, pretty much so. But it was funny because when I met him at Wolverine Origins, I know it's so embarrassing.
So
funny.
He ruined the movie
So
for
romantic.
everyone. By the way, he was such a piece of shit. He was like screaming at the screen.
I was heckling. Yeah,
He was heckling.
How old were you?
Oh, 24.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too
I mean,
old.
we just aged ourselves
like
by
18.
people can do the math now in the
Oh,
years, and it's
fuck.
problem. I was 15. Never mind.
But when I met him, then he was heckling and everyone. He ruined the movie for everyone.
Listen, it was a bad movie, and it
And you were
deserved
like,
to be
this guy.
heckled.
No, I did. I was like, fuck, I'm going to marry this man. I know
Yeah.
I'm going to marry this man. God damn it. Because I agreed with everything that came out of his mouth. And
Isn't that the one everyone hates?
yeah, it was awful.
It's the one everyone hates.
Right.
It's the one with Ryan Reynolds as the bad Deadpool that he makes. It's the one with all the bad things.
all the
Okay.
God. Fun.
So,
So
yeah.
when you can agree on something's bad,
Totally.
do you think there's more connection there than agreeing on something when it's good? Well, now you guys probably agree on something that's good because you're creating something hopefully better than X-Men Origins, right?
Let's hope.
Yeah.
So you came to him immediately and were like, I want to work together. Well, not immediately. As soon as you quit casting.
Because I just knew he was doing it. And
Yeah.
I was like, and he was my best friend. And so I was like, help me. I don't even know how to start or where to begin.
And what was
So
that
then
first
we
short
started.
film?
It was called Quick Brown Fox.
Cute.
Yeah, and I directed it solo, and she starred in it. And then
Who
as
wrote
we
it?
started work, we both wrote it together.
Oh, how was that?
That was really easy.
Yeah,
That's what
learned that
started
we just
it all.
like clicked so well as writers
Mhm.
together, and that's what started. And then eventually we were like, let's just both direct them. And
Wow.
So then we became writer-director team.
So that like evolved. There wasn't a moment where one of you were like, okay, we're going to trust each other and we're going to become writing partners and directing partners. Like it just kind of naturally
No,
flowed
it
from your
naturally.
friendship.
Yeah,
That's so
totally.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
So because you had already directed,
Yeah,
And
I've
she-
been directing. I
Yeah.
went to film school and all that bullshit.
and you edit,
and I edit as well. I edited Sour Party.
Did you? I was
Mhm.
going to ask you that because I was
Yeah, I edited it.
I was wondering.
Not by choice. I would love to have an editor on the next one.
One
Wouldn't
day
we
we would
all?
love to have an
Budget
editor.
constraints permitted, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, so I edited Sour Party. And so yeah, I was doing it. I'd done like sketch comedy shows. She had been in a couple of my like sketches and like different web series that I was doing. And then so she knew that I was like trying to be a filmmaker and knew what I was doing. And so we got together and figured it out.
Do you because you hadn't directed and you had
No.
and you guys made this pact where you're like, we're gonna direct together. So how was like, I don't want to say ego, but like how were you like, okay, you're gonna be teaching her to direct it while at the same time being a partner at directing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I
is
mean,
it-
it wasn't something we really discussed.
Well,
like
he
when
he had a crush on her.
yeah, well,
That's
obviously.
true.
So obviously he was
Okay.
gonna do it.
Sure.
Well, I
actually
think
she didn't say she recommended it.
Yeah. Well, initially we got together. The
When
goal.
was the first time that we directed together?
The first time we directed together was
Was that the National Geographic thing?
might have been the National Geographic.
I
So
think it was. So we were already together at that point.
initially she didn't want to direct.
Oh
and
my
she,
God. What
we
is
were-
time, guys? It doesn't exist. What are we
telling you.
doing?
Yeah.
Like we've been together for so
telling
long.
you.
It's
who
all a
cares?
mush. It's all a mush. It's
I'm
happening
telling
all
you.
at once.
But you guys have a lot of shorts. I was looking at your filmography. Like there's
Yes.
there's a lot of shorts.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of grinding and failure to get to a
Lot of
place where we
failure.
can make a feature that is competent.
What do you think the biggest hurdle has been so
Money.
far?
Oh yeah, definitely money. Definitely
Money.
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 Yeah.
And
It's just
that's it.
true.
Hush fell
That's
over
it.
the crowd.
I mean, what else is there?
What
we
else
know
is
we
there?
know
That's
what you
we
need.
know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We've like
Yeah.
honed our crafts. We feel very confident in our writing and our directing. It's just about how are we getting the budget? How are we doing this? How many favors
Yeah.
can we pull?
Well, the reason there was a pause was because I was going to ask a question, but I'm like, no, we're not there yet. That's why. Because I was going to ask him about raising the money for Sour Party, but we're not there yet.
Raising the money. for
Raising
Sour
money,
Party.
my
Raising.
credit card.
Yeah. Lots of credit cards. Lots of
But
things.
do you recommend like a lot of filmmakers, at least when I was in film school, and I'm sure when you were in film school, I'm sure even now, they're like, oh, I'm going to go in, I'm going to make a feature right away. Or I'm not, or because I know a lot of people who want to direct, but they don't know how to edit. And that's always wouldn't you say?
Learning how to edit. Yeah, I mean, I'm self-taught editor. I started doing it in high school, and I was always, my mindset was like, I'm never going to find someone who's going to do this much work for me for nothing, and I don't have any money, so I better learn how to edit, and then I don't have to rely on anyone else. If I want to make something, I can do it. So if you're a director starting out and you don't have any money and you don't have any friends and you want to film something, if you can edit it yourself, that is a huge bonus.
I've seen directors like wait for months for an editor to finish the project. Like, just learn how to edit.
I mean, it's easier than ever now to edit. You know, you get Adobe Creative Cloud for like $50 a month, and you can do YouTube tutorials. Anyone can teach themselves to edit who's slightly computer savvy these days.
Dude, I learned on film.
So did I.
That's when it was. It was like you did too, like 16 memory?
In school. Like, well, so I first learned editing on like old school Final Cut Pro on this, like, not even on my computer. My friend Sam in high school had like a really nice Mac, and like he was so nice. He and his parents let me just like live at his house and edit like my student films in high school, and I kind of like taught myself there. So I'd be like over there, be like, we're going to dinner, like, bye Michael, like, and I would just like be at his house, like using his computer.
And for hours, right?
For hours and hours, yeah.
Like
That's
compare,
so nice that they let you
compare high school
It was amazing.
students, like playing video games till like for they 24 hours and that's the same with editing. It's like you don't eat.
Yeah.
You don't know what time, like, especially
just zoning it, especially when I'm learning. Like, I'm in high school. This is like 2004. I'm like, trying to like figure out like early Final Cut Pro on like a Mac G3 for anyone old enough to know what the fuck that is.
You also grew up in like a very creative environment. Like, I feel like everyone in Marin's very, I don't know, supportive of everyone's doing something artsy.
Everyone's like well off enough to where it's okay to like pursue your passions.
Right.
There is like definitely there's a lot of privilege that comes with being able to do this in high school.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
The fact that I knew someone that had a computer in that era that had editing software on it is like pretty rare. So I'm very lucky. Like, I didn't have it, but my friend had it, and so but yeah, then in school, in film school, I had to shoot stuff. I made like 2 or 3 shorts on 16 mil, and I had to edit it myself with the tape and the cutting machine. And like, so I really learned how to do all that. Moviola, yeah. And I feel
if you learn that way, you're like the final like cut and
totally.
Is just the fucking easiest.
It definitely helps you hone in. I mean, I kind of like was in an era where non-linear editing was happening. So what I did was like, I scanned the film and then I did like a rough edit in Final Cut, and I kind of marked my cuts. So maybe that was like cheating a little bit. Then I went into the film and I knew already I had like an outline. I knew what I was doing. So I could find the precise frames quickly because I was comparing it to my edit. So I kind of did like a hybrid thing.
But people don't know, like, is like, you would have to
Don't scare them.
you don't know, but no, you would have to like use this perforated tape. Yeah. And it, like, if you were a frame or two off, you're like, oh shit, and then you're kind of like, tearing the tape off, and you got to cut the 1 or 2 frames, or you go over, right? But then I did that a few times, but then it could mess with the projector.
And doing cross dissolves like manually. I mean, it's crazy.
God.
Like, you have to be crafty, and I'm not crafty at all. Like, you get me a pair of scissors and like construction paper, like I'm fucked. I can't like. I can't make a paper airplane. Like, I can't.
You can
do
never
anything.
read his handwriting.
So trying to like use tape and make precise cuts in like a 16 millimeter strip of film, like I was in that dark room for hours and hours and hours and hours because I'm just terrible. Teaches me patience, yes. Good skill to have in marriage.
In marriage?
He is the most patient person.
I was going to say, what are the strengths each of you bring to the table when you are making a film?
Oh, you want to take this?
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
What are our strengths?
We're real good at pointing out the weaknesses.
And that's your strength.
Yeah. She loved that.
Oh God!
I would say, like, when we're directing as a team, I'm a little bit more on the technical side. I know all the stuff, the gear. I can really talk shop with the DP and shot list, and she's much better with the actors and coming up with a lot of the precise.
I am not a gearhead whatsoever.
He doesn't.
I find it so annoying, actually. I'm a big I'll grab a piece of paper and be like, this is the frame. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Like, I know
this big.
Yes, exactly. And like, and we also, because he knows. That's my weak area. We talk about it extensively before we get on set.
Oh.
And honestly, when we're writing, we have like 2 2 kind of scripts, one for us and one for everyone else. And we have all like, we're going to push in with this and blah, blah, blah. Like our dream shots are in the script.
Yeah,
so we like,
armed.
yeah, we
That's
duke
cool.
it out before we get on set.
So you get your dream shots, meaning like after you get the necessary shots, you're like, you know, I want to do like a special.
Oh, well, the idea, like, I mean, again, money constraints. So,
Yes.
like, we're writing, when we initially write, we're like, we have all the budget in the world.
We're imagining
I'm
techno cranes
exactly.
and
I
all
want it
the
to fly
stuff.
over
Yeah, of
here,
course.
like that. And then, and money plays a factor. So maybe we don't get those shots.
Like, okay,
but
we'll hang the camera from a mobile instead of a techno crane. We'll use a popsicle stick for this.
But we usually, in the writing, we duke it out then and there, and we know exactly what we want.
Do you guys have really defined roles on set, or does it kind of flow?
Oh, sometimes it has to. I mean,
really fluid?
Because we have so many hats at the moment because of money. It's just all hands on deck. It's all whatever is necessary at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Sour Party, we may be a little more segmented than we would be on another set because she's in Sour Party. So like a lot, we had to talk a lot more out before and know like, okay, if you're in a scene and you're being pulled away for this, like these are the things that we want. So I took up more of the like keep the trains on time, you know, mentality on set.
Or anything. So
I was gonna say, how do you handle like creative disagreements, production disagreements, just in general, like without an AD or anything?
We try to handle it off set, but it doesn't always happen.
Yeah, sometimes
I mean, on Sour Party, we need to give props where it's due. We had an unbelievable crew of people that all wore so many hats. It's like we didn't have a proper first AD, but we did have a COVID compliance officer who did a lot of first AD work. Our DP, Steven Moreno, stepped in and did a lot of work. Our line producer, Lisa, did tons of first AD stuff. So we had a lot of people that were like switching hats and sharing the roles, and we definitely couldn't have done it without them.
Utility
like
people.
We knew everything we needed to get.
Very planned out shot lists, which we had to do because we were working with skeleton crews and not a lot of time.
Right. Wow. What I was gonna ask was like, so you're the technical person. Do you work with the issue is you're in every scene, so it's hard for you to. Because sometimes when you're directing and you're not in every scene, you get to, relax and get behind the camera. Which
I was behind the camera a lot. Like Steven Moreno, if you're listening, we got into a tiff because I wanted the damn camera on the floor. And he was like, really? Blah, blah. And I kept like walking around. Like, so you have to be. Like we had so many hats. I could not just focus on this is me. Like I just have to deal with this. And no, we had to go behind. I like approved every frame.
Yeah, a lot of time went to playback and things like that to make sure it was good.
Not enough time went to playback.
We're both obviously
not enough time.
And there were no.
I don't trust you that looked good.
The DP and the directors, it's always a thing because
of course it is.
It's always a thing. But it's like it's you're both passionate, and you want your DP to be passionate. Yes. And you want your DP to care about lighting. And you want them to take their time. But but they get so technical where it's like, okay, I understand your constraints, and then. But they have to understand, and it becomes like it's a mutual thing. But like at the end of the day, it's just war. You're freaking war.
Totally, it's going to war. Our DP actually said that. He's like, "You guys are making a feature. You're going to war."
You're going
to war. We were like, okay, but I mean, it's very true. And at the end of each set, the three of us or the four of us, Elisa was helping a lot too. The four of us would get together and just like make sure everything was tight for the next day, and that's where we would like get all of our arguments out. The goal was to always fight like the night before and then be on the same page on set.
That's smart.
Really, that's smart. But the night before, meaning after shooting,
day of shooting. So there was like no sleep for the four main producers. There was no sleep.
What's one thing that you guys learned about each other through working that was surprising?
Nothing can surprise us anymore. We are.
How long have you been together?
We've been married we're coming up on our third.
Coming up, we had our 2.5. We've been married for 2.5 years, and then
we've been together for almost 9. June 1st will be 9.
June 1st will be.
And we've known each other since 2009. So.
Yeah. But I do think all those shorts were huge learning lessons. Like that's where we really got to talk. I remember like there was one short where we got into a huge fight on set.
Tell me about it.
And no one knew.
Oh yeah, we went
tea.
into the bathroom. We're like yelling at
But
each
I was
other.
totally mic'd up, so like
Everyone
everyone
heard.
could fucking hear.
Oh,
And
nice.
we
Just like the
were
Jinx.
at it. Yeah,
Oh
just like
no, you gotta
like
be
the
doing the
Jinx.
tapping.
Good
I'm
call.
always tapping when I'm talking shit.
yeah,
Like,
totally.
just on the mic.
Just
I'll
turn
literally
that
be
shit,
like
just
this.
unplug it.
I can't. I don't know. It's
It's
behind.
who knows what's going on down there.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
to touch anything or break anything, but I do
Yeah.
know that it's
Yeah.
right here, and I do know that motherfucker on the
Totally,
other end
they're
is not here.
listening. Yes,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
listening. But yeah, and after that, we came out of that bathroom, and I could see everyone's faces, and I was like, "This will never happen again. This will never fucking happen again. We will never have a fight on set."
That's a good learning moment.
Oh,
what,
it
what
was.
film was that? The first or the second? Or?
No, I think it was the.
It was a short
Four?
film. Yeah.
No, I mean, God, I don't even. It was cruelty free.
It was cruelty
It was cruelty
free.
free.
It didn't turn out great, I'll be honest. So it's not watchable at the moment. But
Oh no, I gotta watch it. no, no,
we'll send you a
We're
private
turning it
link.
into a series.
We're working on it as.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
great.
It's about a vegan. Do we want to plug it?
Please.
I mean, sure, if you want to plug
It's
it.
about a vegan animal rights activist who starts eating people.
Tea. Love.
Yeah.
Great.
T.
Funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I want to talk about Sour Party a little bit. Like the film does a really great job blending humor with moments of introspection. How did you balance these elements in the script to ensure that both comedic and emotional resonated?
Well, we talked right from the beginning that we wanted the third act to be a surprise.
Oh.
So we're
It
like,
was.
we're going to, we're going to front load it. We want it to sneak up on you and it almost to feel like a completely different movie. And so we knew that going into the outline.
It was very, I mean, the film is semi-autobiographical. Oh my God.
Oh my
Does he
God.
need to take that
Open.
back? Does
Oh,
he need to
White
like
Claw?
take
He
that
doesn't
back?
understand. I'm the editor, so I'm gonna. I know.
I get
So
it.
yeah, I'll take that back. So the film
I'll take
is semi-autobiographical. So as we were writing it, and with our co-writer Sammy, who's also Gwen in the film,
Yes.
all the scenes are borrowed from like something real that's like happened to all of us. So
Wow, even the Corey Feldman scene.
even the Corey Feldman scene. No, I mean, yeah, like not with Corey Feldman, but I've been involved, or not involved, but I've been, adjacent to and attempted to be roped into unsuccessfully. Thankfully, my cynical Jewish parents have given me good armor for dealing with LA.
Love it.
But yeah, I've been
St.
to many a multi-level marketing meeting to try to swindle me, and I've had many friends who were like, "We're into this thing, like you gotta be a part of it." So that is like an experience that's very close to me.
But not the Jonestown massacre. Like,
Not the Jonestown massacre, more like low level, like pyramid scheme stuff. Like, have you heard of? I don't know if I can say it. Maybe
Prepaid
Yeah,
legal.
have you heard of prepaid legal?
Yeah.
You have heard of prepaid legal.
Yeah.
Well, do you need a lawyer? No, it's like this sleazy service where you like prepay monthly for like a team of lawyers that will like write letters on your behalf with like their little try to like get you out of tickets and like bullshit. And it's like you have to
Oh my
recruit
God.
people.
So this guy
and
would
they
try to
bleed
bring
you.
him,
They
and then he
bleed
tried
you
to bring
dry.
me,
And you get
and
nothing.
then he tried to bring our other friend.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I went to a meeting at this like shitty ass studio in MacArthur Park that was like in like an old medical building, and
my
like
God.
someone was like living in there, and it was just like I walk in and all these people like sitting around a circle watching this video for prepaid legal, and people being like, "I had a traffic ticket, but thanks to prepaid legal, now I'm a millionaire." Like
Really?
like just like the dumbest shit you can
I
imagine.
have a traffic ticket. What's the number?
Well, you need prepaid legal, sir.
Got it.
So yeah, the Corey Feldman scene is based on a lot of multi-level marketing scams that I've been involved in. But yeah, I mean, I forget where I was. Oh yeah, like the script came so organically because we were like mining our own experience for so much of
And
it.
we were at like one of the lowest points of our life.
Yeah, so
during
the heart
that.
just kind of crept in
So-
easily.
This was after the New York situation,
Yeah.
which I do want to circle to.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know the New
were
York
we
situation.
had
Loaded.
Well, I know that's
a
why
massive failure, and so we knew it was going to be about failure.
Yeah.
'Cause
We knew we
you
ca-
write
yeah.
what you know.
We came up with the
and-
idea to do Sour Party after this epic failure.
Yes.
which
can we talk about the other?
Oh, of course.
Would you rather continue with Sour Party and then circle back to what happened in New York?
It's all be what's time? What is time? What is time?
You're
It's
you tell us.
I always say I'm the editor. I'm gonna switch it around, but then I get to it. I'm like, fuck it.
Well, I mean, do you have more burning questions about Sour Party?
I do. We'll get back to it, but I do want to hear this tangent.
So, without naming names, to protect the innocent, we will not name names. So before Sour Party, we had a project that was going to be our first feature. We were turned on to a story about this woman living in.
I want to say that a huge article came out about her like last week. Don't talk about it.
So
I'm gonna be
searching.
No.
we were presented with what appeared to
do a
be.
workaround.
We were presented with what appeared to be a very important, very heartwarming, very cool, special story that took place in New York, and we met with this person many times, and we interviewed them, and we were like, "This is an amazing story. We're not really documentary filmmakers, but we like to, any story that's good. We're like, let's do this."
We were very inspired by it.
So we were super inspired, and we said, "Okay, we're gonna go shoot this documentary. We're gonna do 2 weeks. This is gonna be our first feature." We roped our dear friend Aaron, who is a cinematographer, into shooting it with us, and our DP on Sour Party, Steven, said he would executive produce it, and he loaned us all the camera gear. So the three of us, flew to New York with how many Pelican cases? 13 cases.
I know, because my job was to count them at every single
13 Pelican cases?
Making sure we have all the cases.
Across country?
Yeah,
just
with 3 people.
Oh, I would be having
it was
panic
crazy.
attack upon panic attack.
Because it all took place in one location. So we thought it'll be horrible, but once we get there, then we can manage it. So the second we get off the flight, I undo my airplane mode, and I get bling text message from the subject saying this crazy message, you can't come anymore, the documentary's off. And we were supposed to be living with this person, so we had no logic. She was like, "You can't come anymore. It's all off. It's not right." It's like, "I'm sorry." And we were like, what the fuck are we going to do? So it was just one meltdown after another. We finally, after a week of getting hotels and trying to take care of our DP friend who came and just bleeding all the money we had saved for this project up, we finally got to this woman's place, and we learned that almost everything she had told us was a lie.
We were capping.
All the videos we had been seeing were from 10 years old, and the things weren't what they seemed. And her story that we thought was this beautiful sob story about making lemonade out of lemons was not quite accurate. And there was all this stuff. We tried to turn the cameras on ourselves and film it, and we have one day it'll come out hysterical manic footage of us having breakdowns in the middle of New York City with nowhere to go. Ultimately, we got home and we were just completely broken and devastated. We lost all of our money. We lost everything. We were we're not filmmakers. We set out to do this story. We weren't truthful as documentarians. We just went through this whole cycle of thing. And then finally we were no, we have to make a feature. This is going to be our first feature. What can we do for absolutely no money? What do we have? What are we going to do?
Yeah. And we had these shorts that we had written for Sammy and I. And we were supposed to be doing this one short. And I was like, "Do you want to talk about this short we're going to be doing with Sammy?" He was like, "I'm not doing a short. We're doing a feature." And she was still in New York. The short is called Succulent Thieves. Oh. And we were like, we'll put that as the cold open. Yeah. It'll be about the two, those two characters. Let's talk to Sammy when she gets back, see if she's interested in doing a feature instead of a short. We talked to Stephen Moreno, who gave us all the equipment for the New York documentary. We were like, we want to do a feature.
Will you work with us again?
Yeah, exactly. He felt really bad for us, and he was like, "Okay,
felt
we'll
awful.
Man,
I feel bad for him.
I know. I'm devastated.
We lost everything, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm itching to do a feature. Write it. You've got all my equipment. I'll show up. Let's do it." And so then Sammy came back. We were like, "Do you want him to get a feature? We'll put Succulent Thieves as the cold open. Let's figure it out. We want it to be about failure, about what's happening in LA right now." And she was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So we started writing.
And she moved back.
She's in New York now.
Yes.
She moved.
I met her at the rap party, at the launch party. She's like, "Yeah, I'm moving to New York tomorrow." I'm like literally tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then she came out for the screening. But what? So is she pursuing acting out there? Is she from there?
I think she was born there. She was born there, but she grew up in Louisville.
Louisville. You say it right, huh? Louisville.
Oh, is that how?
That sounded
People
good
say
to me.
Louisville.
We were just
but they
taught
say, like,
how to say it.
We
Louisville.
were just
Louisville.
there. We were just
Louisville.
there.
New Orleans and Louisville.
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 There?
It's a full like ball. Yeah,
Like
our
Kentucky
Louisville.
Derby. Or
our
what?
well, our DP Lala. I mean, not our DP. Our production designer Lala lives there, and she drove to LA from Louisville.
Louisville.
With the entire
Louisville
like
slugger.
Sour Party production design.
Yeah, I was
on her
so
car.
against it.
Wow.
So she's like, I'm gonna drive, and I was like, I don't love this.
No.
I want to fly you out. It's fine. Like, just we'll get everything here. We'll go to the Goodwills here. We'll do Craigslist free here. And she was like, I don't think you understand.
And
when she showed up, I didn't understand. It was the entire movie was in her car.
Damn.
It was wild.
Was it a big car?
That's
or was it
a
small
movie.
car?
It was a Kia Soul,
Kia Soul.
and it's still going strong.
It is,
wow.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then she also like scrounged Craigslist. Almost everything you see in the movie, she sourced for free.
Yeah, like the girl's apartment, that was a completely empty space.
That's
She
crazy.
did that all and by herself. I think she had an assistant like 2 times.
What's her name?
Lauren Argo.
Lauren Argo,
She
yeah.
goes by
Note to
Lala.
self: hire Lauren.
No, she's
Yes,
amazing.
she's
She's the
incredible.
reason why this thing happened. Like,
Right. No,
and
that's
also
huge.
Yeah.
she's the reason why it is so special.
Good.
Yeah, all the weirdness.
All the
of
weirdness,
the
that
set
is
deck,
Lala.
It's all Lala. And, her.
Wow.
And does she live there? Does she stay?
Yeah,
in
she lives in Louisville,
Yes.
and she's there full time. And yeah, we did a screening there, and it was so much fun for
It
her.
was so great to see like all of her people see what she I was so happy.
Hmm.
I was so
So
happy to bring it
since
there.
this idea kind of came from a short film, like how did you guys, like the film portrays Gwen and James navigating like various subcultures, like how did you develop these characters and their journey when they came from a different idea? Or did I don't know. How am I?
Well, the short film was the succulent thing.
Yeah.
So,
But they were still
Yeah.
the same
It
characters.
was,
So they- yeah,
okay,
But I
so
will
you just
say
expanded
we
on
were
those
flipped.
characters.
We were
We
flipped.
made it
I
up.
was
okay.
way more the aggressive, no lightness type character, angry, and then she was supposed to be the new age.
in love with Nicolas Cage.
Well, no, we didn't have that in until we started
Okay.
writing the feature, but we switched it because we had done a short prior of these 2 characters right before she left for New York. We had shot we had 3 ready to go. We had shot 1, then we were going to shoot Succulent Thieves when she came back. I was like, something isn't, and then we just swapped the characters, and there you go.
That's good intuition right
Yeah.
there.
And so then you took that short and then expanded and developed from that.
Okay, we
in
just
Sour
took
Party.
the characters.
Yeah,
I
we
would
took the
say.
characters.
got it.
Yeah,
Like,
we
knew
just took the characters.
And we knew the short, like the ethos of Succulent Thieves was just like punk rock, fucked up, wastoid LA people that are stealing succulents,
Yeah.
which I don't know if you've encountered. We've encountered
We
a lot of
encountered a
people
lot of
stealing
it.
succulents.
I haven't.
I
but
West
it's
LA.
Awesome opening.
Oh my god, all the time.
Are you guys in
Wow.
in the east side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
That
in
makes
Echo
sense.
Park.
I was like, I'm in West LA. No one's
Yeah.
selling succulents on the
Yeah, no,
side
it's
of the
too
road.
pretty. East LA still has some grit. It was during the pandemic. Actually, we were walking our
Correct. Those
dog.
succulent thieves.
We were
Is
walking
that
our
a
dog.
dig to the west side.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows?
I don't think so.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think
Yes.
Beverly Hills would describe
Yeah.
themselves as gritty.
Having grit. Yeah. They're fine.
West
They're
Side's
fine.
getting grittier though. I've seen it.
Venice. Venice is getting
Yo.
grittier. Marina. I don't know.
Venice has always been
Marina.
Culver
colorful.
City.
Marina.
Culver City's big grit. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
What is Marina? Is that even a town?
Marina
it's like
del
a fucking
Rey.
Marina
like,
del
it's like a
Rey.
rock.
Marina del Rey.
It's like
Playa
Marina del Rey.
Rey.
It's like just like a
That's where the
fucking
airport is.
what? That's not Marina del Rey.
I mean, it's near it.
Right, but Marina del Rey is literally like
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's
right.
It's
Am
a
I right?
magical
I'm just trying to
place.
I'm just trying to
Doesn't matter.
explain to people that don't live in LA.
They can look at a map.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make it like the Californians in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, well, the
It's
Marina
okay.
del Rey.
Marina del Rey. You gotta take the 10 to the
Yeah.
2 to the 210.
The film has been described as a wild romp of comedy and drama from someone I found on Letterboxd. What message or feeling do you hope audiences take away after watching this movie, after watching Sour Party?
I'm hoping. I would say that they're not alone. I
Oh.
think a lot of people are feeling like Gwen and James right now.
Yeah.
And especially when you're getting to an age where like these major life events are supposed to be happening for you. Like we have a baby shower, there's a wedding, there's all these things. And if your life is just not where you thought it would be, it's really hard.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a lot of people in LA.
Yeah.
There's
the sour party.
It's the sour party.
It happens every few years too. Wow. I don't think there's just one phase like that. I think it keeps happening because the longer you pursue, because I think, from my opinion, it's hard to pursue art and, like you said, a life. Like marriage, kids, career, but also the art keeps calling you. And you're like, God, you kind of want them to be in the race at the same time, you know?
Totally.
Yeah. And although the characters in Sour Party aren't artists by any means, I mean, they like, we always wanted them to kind of be like vaguely creative, but not have any like real purpose or talent. But I do think just because of us mining our own experience and what it is, the movie does speak uniquely to people in the entertainment industry or artists in LA that are struggling. I think there is something in there that just really does make people feel seen and that they're not alone. I mean,
but you made this movie during COVID, right? You did COVID.
Yeah, at the tail end of COVID. We still had the restrictions, but we weren't in lockdown.
Okay. Yeah, we did it in like the beginning of 2022, sorry.
Because I think this industry's even worse now.
Yeah, we had the strike and then now AI.
Every 2 years there's a mass exodus.
Everything's leaving. Like all production. I work on commercials stuff. I do freelance. And the crew members are just like, they're 20% of their jobs are here.
Well, and now New York is doing that $800 million tax incentive when like California only has like a $750 million. So like now people are like, oh, we should go to New York more.
Well, what? Here's the problem.
Yeah, for $50 million.
Yeah, here's the problem.
Yeah, that's
here's
nothing.
the problem. $750 million.
It's just way more expensive to be in New York. So
is it than LA?
Yeah.
Crafty is harder. Yeah.
Crafty's harder. Lodging's harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big stay in LA people. We have multiple projects coming up. All of them we plan to hopefully shoot in LA. You know, we love this city, and Sour Party is a love letter to LA.
It is a love letter to LA.
It is.
So
totally.
Don't leave. People stay and make films in LA.
I think we're gonna see a huge indie renaissance in LA of people being like, I'll be damned if I'm leaving here just to go to freaking Atlanta. No shade to Atlanta.
Yeah. But here's the problem, and I'll tell you. $750 million, $800 million is what? 10 movies?
Yeah.
The thing why people would go to Georgia and Louisiana is because there was no cap.
In Vancouver, yeah.
Well, unless Trump gives the tariffs. The 100% tariff. Oh, and by the way, San Francisco, he's also reopening Alcatraz.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. The Rock.
Which is historically like one of the most expensive prisons to run. Ever.
It's exciting times.
You want to hear a funny story? An ex-girlfriend of mine, we went there like, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago.
I went there.
And she didn't know. We were on the boat to get there. And she's like, so, is it still
a prison?
Yeah.
No.
I was like.
I met a prisoner there.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly's in there.
I met a guy that was a prisoner there when he was 18, and he was there doing a book signing. And you looked and the tips of his fingers were blown off because when he would rob banks in like the 60s and the 50s, he would like make bombs. And I was like, I was like 12. I was like, it's so nice to meet you, sir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, wow, exciting times. So I'm going to ask you everyone's favorite question when they talk about their baby and love that they've put into this big project for the past 3 years. What's next?
Oh my God. What project do you want to talk about? We have so many. We have so many scripts. So all we do is just write.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's
our most ready project is a sci-fi horror dark comedy.
Fun.
That is like ready to go. We've been working on the script.
Satire on conspiracy theories.
Love. Yes. Is that the cruelty?
No, that's called
That's
Rex.
just something we're loosely developing. But our next script's the one we hope to get off the ground. We actually wrote it before we did Sour Party.
Oh, really?
And it kind of got stalled. And that was one of the other things that contributed to us being like, we have to do this.
We had it fully cast, we had everything, and then it just crumbled.
So that's the one we're most excited about. And then we just started writing a new one that is another kind of micro budget that we could probably do in a similar level to Sour Party.
It's called This Is Not a Cult.
Cool.
It's exactly
giving away all our titles. Oh. People are going to be taking these.
I think that's a podcast, or This Is a Cult is a podcast.
This is not a cult.
Yeah.
And we're developing a ton of stuff, but those two are the closest to being ready to go.
Yeah, we just finished a slapstick comedy script as well. Huge budget though. It's not something that
we're just hoping to sell as writers.
What was
like you said, money.
Sour Party's budget?
We shot it for $64,000.
No.
Post went up a little bit.
We creeped it up.
Creeped
had
it
some
up
scope
with
creep and
post.
post.
64,000.
Yeah, we really, I mean, there were so many heroes on this set, truly. Like, the favors that we pulled, I mean,
it looks so good.
It looks so good.
What'd you shoot? What was it, though?
It was a Lexa Mini, and we used Atlas anamorphic lenses.
Okay.
All stuff that our DP had, because he runs an indie rental house.
Oh, cool.
Can we
I'll
get their
plug
line
it.
producer or what?
And our line producer's also a couple. They're with the DP and the line producer are a couple. And
No
they live
way.
together, so we were double coupled.
All right, here's what I'm getting. Here's
Those
what I'm
double
getting.
dates must be nuts.
Here's what I'm getting. You're successful at line producer. You can make a movie cheaper if you just coupled up. You can write a good script and make a cheaper movie if you're coupled up. Right?
Make better movies as couples.
As couples.
I do feel like you could only make one, like Sour Party.
Yes,
you can only ask the favors that we
those
asked.
levels of favors.
Once.
Like the next one we could still do, but not as cheap.
But not as cheap. We
also, we learn from our
do
mistakes. Yeah, exactly.
The next one's a sci-fi. You're gonna.
Yeah.
That alone. Sci-fi usually, unless it's something like Primer, but like sci-fi usually.
It's a contained film, but still, we need 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
No big deal.
No, but,
if anyone's listening, any film investors listening, got $3 million to throw away, hit us up.
Yeah, it needs because we have lizard people and they gotta look good.
You're giving away all of our stuff.
I'm sorry.
Well, lizard people, and you want to do you don't want to do like.
No, we're doing practical.
VFX.
No, it's practical. Old
we
school.
Want full Jurassic Park.
And guess what?
American Werewolf in London.
Jurassic Park, America. So they're big lizards.
Yeah, well, they're actually dinosaurs. Our lizard people, our myth is our lure.
You definitely can't give that away.
We can't give that away.
You definitely have to cut that.
They're lizard werewolves.
They're lizard wolves, yeah.
Let me ask you, so Corey Feldman's in the movie.
Yes.
Listen,
he is.
I'm of the age where I grew up with the Coreys.
Okay.
So for me to see him, first of all.
Did you gasp?
Well, I knew he was in it.
So many people gasp, and it cracks me up when we watch it. I'm always like, "Oh my god, really?" Like people are gasping.
I don't know if I've ever gasped. How do you gasp?
You've never gasped.
You've never gasped.
I've seen you gasp.
I think that's
I feel like I've seen you gasp.
I think that's
not even at the Sphere.
Yeah.
I think it's a girl thing. I don't think guys
What?
gasp.
I've gasped.
You gasped. I'm sorry, I'm cutting in. You gasped today when I said I forgot my laptop charger. You were like,
That was a sigh. That was like
a sigh. An excited sigh is a gasp. You know
what?
Yeah.
Is a what a gasp?
That was a gasp.
What is a gasp?
This is so much misogyny coming on.
I know.
I can't
It's just a
even.
girl thing.
God.
Gasping is for girls.
He's just
Wait, hold on a
so
second.
much
it needs to be
internalized.
in there. You gasp.
Is what a gasp? Is what also a gasp?
A boisterous
If
what?
a what is a gasp, then I gasp.
If it's like what?
That's
a gasp.
An excited
What?
sigh.
It wasn't like that.
An
It was like-
excited sigh and a boisterous what are gasps.
Yeah, it's a form of a gasp. It doesn't have to be a inhale. It could be
That's what
words.
I was like, dude.
An oh shit could be a
What?
gasp. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, that's a gasp.
I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Because every time he forgets his charger or
So you're gasping like
You're gasping
every
all the
week.
time.
Yeah,
gasping
wow.
all the time. I feel like they're more like sighs though.
You're basically a girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's a revelation right
Wow.
here. Right here.
You heard
live.
it here, yeah, on the
I know.
plane.
Okay, so I am a huge Corey Feldman fan.
Okay.
And listen, I want to see more of him. Not so much musically.
Whoa.
Have
But-
you gone to a concert?
I want to.
You haven't?
No. Can I? Is it like
Yeah.
ongoing? No, he did open for Limp Bizkit, right?
Yes, he did a whole tour with Fred.
Yes.
All right.
I met Fred through Corey, actually.
Yeah,
I like
we
Limp
had Fred
Bizkit.
on the phone recently.
Really? I like Limp.
He's great. Fred's a
He
great
was
guy.
great.
And now he's like
Very
all in
professional.
like all gray haired and bearded.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
his overalls and shit.
Yes.
And they're touring, right?
Yeah,
Obviously.
I think they're
are.
touring, yeah.
So, no, I'm a huge like I grew up with the Coreys. I grew up with Teen Beat magazine, and like the Lost Boys, obviously, Dream a Little Dream. Come on,
The Burbs.
the Burbs.
I didn't know that
Stand by Me. You don't know the Burbs?
I
I know, I was
I know Stand by
Stand
Me.
by Me.
so mad at her
Love
for
Stand
not
by Me.
knowing the Burbs. Cause
I don't.
The Burbs, obviously.
Oh,
Tom
no.
Hanks,
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't
Bruce
know.
Dern, and R.I.P. Nikki Cat.
You would love
Do you
the
have a specific
Burbs.
Corey question, or can I?
Can you pee?
I have to go potty.
Oh, go pee.
Okay. I just wanted
and if I do
sure
it, I just
had a real question to go back and to start with a question.
Oh yeah, I do have a question actually.
Okay, I will answer
I'll
your
just
question.
cut to me though. You won't be here.
Millions taking a bathroom break. Got your body and Jesus can't wait.
That's so funny. I never knew that reference.
You didn't? You don't know Limp Bizkit?
You don't know
You
Limp
don't know
Bizkit?
Biscuit.
Oh my
No, I
god,
don't.
we're so old.
Oh, you're about to.
Very
I don't
old.
So
know.
I didn't ask the question, but I'm gonna ask because Tom chimed in with some info.
Some serious info,
It's-
hardcore
No,
intel.
it could be though. Like if that movie, but that's the whole reason you own Anchor Bay is to
Josh has
do
crippling
stuff
ADHD.
like that. Crippling.
haven't.
It's
Don't
I
we
am
all?
crippled. I parked in a handicap spot. But that's the whole thing.
Oh,
Hey, that
That's
was
the-
funny.
that was good. That was
You know
a good
what?
one.
You know what else is funny?
What?
Today I parked. I got a little stand up routine, right? Or not a stand up joke, but I parked in the pickup at Ralph's today when I went to go buy your beautiful flowers, your roses. There.
Shout out Ralph's.
Shout out Ralph. I parked in the pickup spot. You know where you're sitting and waiting for people to
Right.
deliver your shit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that?
Because you're not supposed to go inside when you're doing pickup, right?
Right, but I went inside.
Of course.
And I'm like, aren't these just like handicapped? Like, why don't if you're handicapped, you could just park here. Like why don't they just make these handicapped? Because like handicapped people, if they're going inside to shop,
right.
why are you not?
But question, you are having this question while you are neither doing pickup nor handicap.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I parked in that spot because
fuck it.
I had to run. Because I was in a hurry and like
Our president's a felon. Rules don't
Yeah,
exist.
fuck
Who
the,
fucking
fuck
cares?
fuck the
And-
pickup people.
Yeah,
and let me
fuck
tell you
people.
something else.
Come
You're
on.
picking up flowers.
Yeah. Period.
We're all picking
Yeah,
up.
we're all
Getting- I'm
picking
not gonna
up.
sit there.
Literally.
That's like sitting there waiting for someone to fill your gas tank. What are we in Jersey or
Oregon?
Or Oregon?
I had a panic. My brother lives in Oregon. I had a fucking panic attack because I'll drive up there by myself with my dog, and I'll always forget when I've crossed the border. And it's always right when I have to fill up again for like that last 2 hour stretch. And like, I'm like parking and all this stuff. And I'm like, Dallas, are you good? That's my dog's name. I was like, Dallas, are you good? And da da da. And I see this man coming up and I immediately grab my pepper spray. And then he knocks on my window and I go, ah! And he was like, it's my job.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then he like starts doing it. And I was like, hey, how many times have you had like a knife pulled on you? He's like, every day.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because he's
Every
usually
day.
got a limp and like
Yeah.
a book for a hand.
There's no
Well, because-
uniform. Like
No, there's no uniform. But well,
The
sometimes
Michael
they have
Myers
a vest.
For a
hook.
hand.
But a lot of the time, I mean, a lot of the time, it's like ex-inmates who are just like looking for a job.
Of course, as they should.
Yeah, it's uneasy seeing someone come like
Totally.
full force.
Well,
You're like,
no.
fuck.
Especially at the border.
Of
those,
Oregon.
Those people should get paid more because if
Yeah,
you're in the
people
middle
in-
of Oregon, then you're like, yeah.
No, but people in
what's going
Humboldt
on?
County, like they get killed if you go down the wrong road. That's Northern
Oh,
California.
I know where
but-
Humboldt County. My cousin lives up in fucking.
Bro, my brother's tires were slashed in Humboldt County when he was
Did
trying
you ever
to.
see a documentary?
Yeah,
What
and I
was it?
immediately texted my brother and was like, "You better fucking."
What's it called?
Be
It's the
right.
weed
I
documentary.
can't remember what it's called. I watched it like 5 years ago. Doesn't matter.
Ah. Anyway,
It matters.
It does.
so it's amazing that I still remember my question.
It is amazing.
So with Corey Feldman,
Yes.
like, does that not help your like you said because obviously that's got some cachet like to your production value, no? Does it not?
I
You know,
think so.
there's a lot of gasps as we talked about.
Corey.
Masculine
Yeah,
gasps.
Corey is
Feminine
Corey's a
What?
great guy and a good
He is.
friend, and I think he has such a loyal fan base that it does help with those people.
Mhm.
Like when people find out Corey Feldman's in something and they're Corey Feldman fans, they seek it out. And
Because
that's really
now
cool.
he doesn't act as much, so it's kind of like
Well, he's
more rare.
got 2 movies
Yeah.
coming out. The Birthday, which was filmed a while ago,
Which
Oh.
we
that
got
came
to
out.
see.
How was it?
And
Oh,
it was
it's
so cool. I
wild.
highly recommend
Wild.
it.
Good.
He invited us to a
Wild.
screening.
I've never seen anything like
Who
it.
picked it up? Do you know?
Okay.
Alamo ended
Alamo.
up picking it up.
Alamo Draft House.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
we went
sorry.
he invited us to a screening, and yeah, I wasn't prepared.
Yeah,
Tom
was really
saw
cool.
that
It
movie
was
a long
wild.
time ago, right?
I saw it when it was submitted to the original Anchor Bay for consideration, and I advocated us picking it up, and they passed on it ultimately.
That was like 15, 20 years ago.
No, I'm serious. I saw it in like 2003 or 2004.
Yeah, it came out around this, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
But yeah, long story short, Corey's got some projects coming out, and so he's having a bit of a comeback, and it's very cool.
Is Goonies 2 happening?
I think it is.
I keep hearing it is. It is.
They had a reunion. Everyone, even Josh Brolin was there. Everyone was there.
Yeah.
So it might be.
What's the plot? They're all adults.
They're doing it again.
No, it's their kids or something.
They're doing it again.
Oh,
right?
really? Okay.
They say.
I don't know. I don't know the plot.
And then all right. We got to plug Sour Party. Also, it has Christopher Rodriguez Marquette, who's in Barry.
Yes.
And A Girl Next Door. So.
Yes.
He was what? That was one day, right?
Yeah, that was one day.
Corey Feldman was one day.
Corey Feldman was one day.
Everyone was one day.
All the cameos.
Other
Reggie
than
was one day.
Sammy.
Yeah, the comedian. Yep.
Yeah, all the characters they meet were
Nate,
one day shoots.
Nate,
Nate is the only other
one.
recurring Van.
Yeah,
who plays
Van.
Van is the only recurring
Okay.
character.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Marquette is a great guy, unbelievable actor. So the woman who plays Deb, the fart demon woman, they're good friends, and so she connected us with him. We were trying to cast this role. That was the role that was the hardest to cast. It was
the last day of shooting.
Film principal photography.
Really?
2 months prior after we filmed everything,
2 or 3
we finally
months,
got
like-
Durant in.
And so
We couldn't cast it.
she was like, "What about Chris Marquette?"
What
and,
about the character made it so hard, do you think?
well, our original vision was someone much
wanted
older.
Nicolas Cage.
And we
Right.
wanted it to be a Nicolas Cage cameo, but the original vision was someone that was much older, like a Silver Fox type,
got it.
schmoozy kind of guy.
We got it to Jeff Goldblum.
We almost had Jeff
He
Goldblum.
sent the sweetest message.
Really?
He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm shooting Wicked.
I know.
I can't make it.
Yeah.
He said, "This is not." He was like, "I thank you so much for your offer." He was like, "But this isn't quite what I am dreaming about right now." So
this isn't what I'm
so
dreaming
much.
about.
What I'm
Yeah.
dreaming
So
about.
dramatic.
God, I fucking love it. He's like, but you know who I
he
am
was
dreaming
great.
of? The Wizard.
Yeah. But so we met with Chris and we sent him the script and he liked it and we talked out the character and he was like, "Okay, I got this." He showed up on set and just like the character he brought out was so good. It like completely changed the way we had thought about the character the
dark.
whole time.
It's a lot
so good.
darker than we had
dark.
imagined.
We wanted it to be a
That's
scene
fun.
that totally stands out from the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And it
in
does.
tone and everything. So
It was dark. I mean, obviously the Corey Feldman scene got dark. But it was like,
but still silly.
well,
you
it was a
know?
little. It was the way it was. Maybe it's because they were all in white or something. And your character obviously has when he's telling you guys how sad you are and stuff like that. That's dark, but something about the scene. That scene is just.
Well,
dark.
there was no sound. We took out.
Yeah.
We wanted
Maybe
it to be a
that's what it
standalone
was.
scene, and so it feels very sterile.
Yeah.
And
Sterile.
there's no
It's-
music, there's no sound, so it feels very.
Yeah, and it's
She's
the
like-
emotional, like
That's a
Gwen's,
director
that's
choice.
Gwen's scene
director.
for her to really like experience everything that she's been
Well, it's the first
experiencing
time that
internally.
she doesn't have the power.
Yeah.
The roles are flipped on her.
And we really like
So-
expose something
Yes.
in her that she keeps very hidden and very personal, So it's like a fresh wound, that scene, and it's like totally unexpected, and that's
And
what
that's
we
why
wanted
it
for it.
also makes the audience uncomfortable because you're so used to Gwen, and then now she's not being Gwen,
Yeah.
and she's not confident.
I do want to talk about like the chemistry between Gwen and James. It's central to the film. Like, how did you prepare to portray this duo? Like, how deep does your friendship with Sammy go? Like, when did you guys?
No, we had just kind of met.
Really?
Yeah,
we'd
it was.
met
We
a while
we had
back.
met. We were friends of friends, and then we had filmed the one short
Yeah.
that we out of the 3, and we started. That's kind of when we started hanging out.
Oh wow.
So no, it was definitely through Sour Party and filming.
no way.
the
I thought that you
movie.
guys were like
Totally
all
no. The
really
chemistry.
old
That's
guys.
chemistry.
The chemistry is.
That's
yeah,
good. You
it's
guys
there.
do have
It's
good,
great.
very good chemistry.
Yes.
And she helped write.
Yeah, we did the story. The 3 of us, like, we would get together, we would outline, we would figure out, like,
the major beats.
yes.
and
And
then-
then we would go back and write, and then we'd send her drafts. And, like, the first draft is not at all anything like
Really?
what, yes.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we had to
with
throw
lots
that
of
draft
iterations.
away.
Was it weird having a third voice in your guys' usual duo?
Yeah, I mean, it was new for us, but it just worked. Like we had these shorts, and we just always knew like this was gonna be a movie about like the three of us, and it just, it was just easy. We just all had the same kind of vision for it.
Well, the chemistry was there. It was very Broad City-esque. It was very fun.
I love Broad City.
Oh, it's the best. And Abby and Alana are friends for a really long time.
Yeah.
So I just assumed it was the same thing here, but that's so cool.
And Michael's in the movie.
Michael Caley?
Oh yeah.
Me,
no.
Michael?
Oh yeah. Oh, Michael.
I have a
But
small part.
So what's up with that? You're like in it, but you're.
Do you always do
don't
cameos?
You're like the Alfred Hitchcock.
I don't always do
it's like
cameos.
Alfred Hitchcock cameo.
So
He's
I used
Quentin
to,
Tarantino.
I used to want to be an actor when I was in like high school and film school. I was like, oh, I will be like writer, director, actor. And then when I moved to LA and I started doing more like legitimate projects, I learned very quickly like, oh, I'm not good enough.
I brought you into Hallmark.
She brought me into a Hallmark audition. I bombed it so bad. I didn't even have a headshot.
How do you
I
bomb
didn't know
a Hallmark
because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
He wasn't bad enough.
Well, that's
I was
it.
23. It was a
He wasn't
disaster.
bad enough.
Yeah.
Funny.
So like I put myself, we did a short together called Welcome to the Party, which she and I star in together. And then we also did a short during COVID 2020 where
I thought you were excellent in that.
So I was okay.
Aw.
The ending is problematic.
I agree, but
I'm good at certain things.
problematic in the sense of his performance.
Yeah.
Not in the sense
I'm
of
not
me.
like a problematic male,
No.
But so like I always like I like acting, but it's not my like core thing. But so it just so happened that I thought we just thought it would be funny to put me in.
Well, also you were free and you were there.
You were free. You were
Because-
available. You were directing
Well,
the movie. but
first
you
we were
available.
going to cast Augie's husband, Michael. We're like, will you be
Right.
there? Will you just kind of walk
Oh yeah,
around the
he
back?
backed out at the last minute.
He booked something, and he's
booked
like, I'm so
something.
sorry. And so that was like the night before, and then I was like, you're in.
I'll just do it.
Damn.
So, yeah. So yeah, I am Augustine, the sister's husband. He's like out of
Yes.
focus in the background. He's beaten down by life, and
That's funny because we tried to cast Michael in something, and he also had prior engagements. That's why we got Shane in Turning Point. But how do you guys
Wait,
know? Augie's husband.
Augie's
Michael.
husband was gonna play.
Yeah.
Really? Pilot? That's crazy.
Yeah, there was the whole thing.
Why would I know that?
Because we talked. We kind of talked about it on the show with Augie.
I didn't know that.
But
her husband was
Augie got
gonna-
so confused. This is what happened. Augie got so confused when I was talking about Michael and you. And she was like, wait, my husband? No, he's not in. I'm like, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Michael Drexton. She's like, wait, no, because I called her last minute. Who was going to be in Turning Point? What was that actor's name originally?
for Pilot.
Yeah. It was like.
The kid from Free Willy was supposed to be.
Yes, that's
Free
right.
Willy.
Yeah,
I
that
swear
kid.
to God, Jason something.
Yeah. Anyway, he pulled out because he didn't.
No, it's true.
We couldn't give him he wanted like $50K or something like.
What?
What the hell?
Free Willy? Come on.
And Josh had a conversation with him and everything, and he was like, "Yeah, like I really want to be taken seriously as an actor." He's the kid in Free Willy. The whale marches over him.
Wow. And he's
Damn.
He's the main kid.
how's the whale though?
I
Is
could
he
have been the
okay?
fake girlfriend of the Free Willy kid.
Or the real girl.
God damn it! Fuck you, Shane.
So that's what's funny.
Kidding, love you, Shane.
But how do you guys know Augie? Because everybody knows Augie.
Yeah, well, I mean, we
All
kind
roads
of
lead to Augie.
All roads lead to
all roads
Augie.
do lead to Augie. We
Well,
met
first
Augie
of
through a
all, I
mutual
brought
friend.
her into
Oh.
Hallmark quite a few times.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
You mean Augie does other movies besides horror?
I brought her in, and because I thought she was great, and
In-
I just kept bringing her into, but she didn't know who I was. She came in once, and I was like, oh my God, I really like this girl. So I just kind of kept bringing her in. And then we were on set of another friend's film, and she was in it. And we had just shown up on set to see if we could be extra hands. You were doing
I was doing
behind-
set photography.
Yeah. And she was in it. And I was like, oh my God, Augie Duke. And she's like, oh, hi.
Did she
I was
recognize
like,
you from?
No, not.
Oh.
I'm just behind a camera, like in a casting assistant. And I was
Yeah.
like, I just want to I would always bring you into Hallmark. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, then we kind of talked, and then we started hanging out after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. A few a bachelorette party with her.
Yeah,
And Sammy
yeah.
was there too.
And then
Yeah,
you were
that's
like,
where we met. That's actually where we met Sammy.
But we didn't meet Sammy there. I had met her before. I had mutual friends that knew Sammy.
Oh.
And we had met peripherally, but that was when we first really hung out.
No, she came up to us at Coffee 101 when it was Coffee
Yeah.
101 and was like, hey, I'm wearing your shirt because he had left it at
Well,
Raw.
no, she came up to introduce herself, and I said, "Is that my shirt?"
Yeah, but she had taken it from this guy that was your old
I left a
friend's,
shirt at a
and she
friend's
took
house
it,
and
and she
the-
stole
yeah,
it.
also-
And she was like, "Yeah,
Wait,
Weird
that's
LA
so
shit.
funny.
This doesn't even-
yeah, it was hilarious, and that's where we met her."
But
That's so random.
she said you guys talked at Samantha. What's Samantha's band's name?
Egg Drop Soup.
Oh yes, Egg Drop Soup is when you guys met up to.
And then
for
Augie
you to
was
offer
like,
her the role.
I want to be pregnant in a movie.
Yeah,
And you were like,
This
get
was
pregnant.
before. This
You
was
were like, get pregnant, and we'll
Yeah.
hire you.
So no,
Well,
we
no,
hadn't
what
come up with
happened-
the idea yet.
we had not come.
We
up
were
with
at
it.
Egg Drop
This
Soup
was right
show.
before New York.
But I want to hear the
Exactly.
story of how you were cast in
That
Sour
was
Party.
it. We were at a bar, and I said to them, to Amanda and
Oh, right.
Michael, hey, if you ever, next movie you guys do, I want to be pregnant in it, like joking, because I just became pregnant. And they're like, okay.
So Augie's in a bar
There you
drinking
are.
pregnant. Okay, got that.
Just drinking White Claw.
And we were going to see Sammy, and then she was like,
Is that El
"I'm
Cid?
pregnant." Yes, it was. El
Oh,
Cid.
I
And
love
she
El
was
Cid.
like,
Yeah, it's a
"I'm
good
pregnant."
venue.
She
Yeah,
was
it's a
like,
good venue.
"You should put me in something pregnant." And so yeah, when
We clocked it.
we clocked it, and when we were writing, because how we started Sour Party, we made a list of everything that we had and all the friends that we
Pregnant
knew we
friends.
wanted to be. Yes, and we were like, well, Augie's pregnant. Well, maybe it's around a baby shower, like and then we kind of
Yeah,
assembled.
that's production value, you know.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was so funny because
Yeah.
we.
And you didn't know how
It was-
pregnant Augie
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
did you,
no,
Did
she
you
was
shoot
so
her stuff
pregnant.
first because
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
was like 10
She
months
was about to
pregnant?
pop.
So, yeah,
she
before-
had
Had like
her
a
in
blood
December.
clot or something.
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
we
yeah.
didn't
was,
know. We
no,
didn't
she
know.
didn't
Yeah,
know.
so we were on set. We didn't have the money yet. We were like, we're not sure if we're even gonna get
So we
this
just put it on
across,
a
but
credit
we're
card.
like, well, everyone, like, please just
Cool.
come out and do one day for us. So we
Yeah.
got enough money to just scrounge up one day of shooting to get Augie before she popped.
Exactly. And she was breathing very heavily. So we kept having breaks. So we would like do her and then be like, let's do Freddie, because that was her mom. And I think it was like near the end, and she was like, why aren't you showing the belly? That's production value. It was like, lift up your shirt, Augie.
Remember when
And
you
I
thought it
was
was
like,
fake?
I did. I thought it was
She's like, that's
fake.
a great fake.
so
because
big.
it was,
Yeah, it was so good.
big
Yeah.
and
It was
so
huge.
bulging. I was like, oh yeah, the fake belly. She was like, that was my belly.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
Yeah, and I was like,
It was-
Augie, are you
yeah.
comfortable lifting up your shirt? And Freddie was like, yeah, that's production value. You have to lift up your shirt. That is it. Like, lift it up. We want to see it.
Yeah, there's
Rub
like,
it,
yeah,
massage
there's
that
so many
belly.
close-ups of her like rubbing her
rubbing,
belly.
yeah,
We're like, we're not
the
sure if we're
work.
gonna use these, but we're getting them for her mom because she wants it.
Yeah, it was so
damn, that's so funny.
Yeah, no, Augie was
was
incredible. I
amazing.
mean, to do that for us, feeling that as shitty as she must have been feeling, is just she's a
And what a
true,
cute kid.
amazing.
And now she can show him the
filmmaker.
movie and be like,
Yes.
that's you
Yeah.
and me.
We love Augie. We did a movie called A Badger Game with Augie in it 10, 12 years ago.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
I mean, and she's the best. She's
Yeah.
given a
She is.
well, she put you guys in touch. She put it.
Oh, yeah,
Sour
she
Party.
She
did.
did, yes. She's one of the reasons why we're here
Yeah.
because she connected us, and that was amazing.
She's
So-
a connector, and she's her attitude on
She is.
set. I mean,
Oh,
I've never
she's the
worked with her
best.
like that
Best.
pregnant, but she's who the kind of people you want to work with on
She
set.
was that pregnant and like potentially dying of a blood clot. She didn't complain once.
No,
she
we would just be like, let's take a break. Let's take a break.
She's such a
and then
team
she'd come
player.
back.
Oh,
She's
like
incredible.
she gives the vibe of just like, I just
Yes.
love being on set.
Yes.
Like, just let me on. Just let me hang out with everyone.
Yeah.
She prefers
I'll be
the
great.
indie stuff
Yeah,
over
she
like
does.
Mayans. No offense to Mayans, but she's like, it's bigger
She was like,
budget,
it's more like
better
a family
food.
environment.
Yeah, it's more.
like,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
always, yeah. The
Of
food is
course.
great on
And
that.
in the movie, when she yells at me and says, "Honey, it's supposed to go all the way over,"
that was
improv. She always gets a laugh every time,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
she
she
gets
does.
credit for that hilarious little beat.
Aw.
How do you guys feel? We're gonna wrap it up, but how do you guys feel so far? I've heard your screenings have been pretty successful.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
have
they've
had
been
like a good turnout.
Yeah, we've sold out on quite a few of them.
Yeah,
The
we've sold
opening
out a
nights, yeah.
bunch. We've had good crowds, especially LA. It's like, LA, New York, they loved it. It's, very.
We sold
The-
out Chicago.
We sold out the music,
Music
box in
Box.
Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah, that was so
Really?
cool.
Chicago.
Yes, during a goddamn blizzard. It was like -3.
No.
And I couldn't believe it. Like, I only know three people in Chicago. And I was like, it's going to be us and 3 people. It's
wow.
fine. It'll be whatever. No, it was sold.
What?
We showed up and they're like, there's 2. We showed it like a half an hour prior and they were like, there's just 2 available seats left. And I was like, what?
You thought they were gonna say there's 2 people here.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
That's great.
it was.
Josh's
Yeah.
a Chicago boy.
Yeah, I know the music box. But why? But like why? Wait, there's no Tom. Why? Like why is their movie Tom? Why would their movie be doing? I'm just just curious. I would love your theory.
Yeah, people are craving comedy right now.
I think people want comedy.
I think as far as the movies that we've picked up as an anchor bag, I think they all serve a specific purpose and a specific niche for audience goers. However, I think Sour Party is unique in that it's a good movie to go to where the crowd can get into it that isn't a horror.
But they don't know that until they go.
Yeah, but they might get enough of a vibe from it, from the trailer and the artwork. And,
okay.
You know,
it's colorful.
Actually driving them to it. It's colorful. It's lively.
It's two girls, too.
Right. No, I think that helps, too. I mean, I think that that's an underserved market. So I think that... you know, what is the actual like secret sauce to that? I don't know 100%.
Female-led comedies.
Listen,
Yeah.
It's
I mean, Broad City.
Totally, I get it.
I'm just saying,
It's the
to go
talent.
out to the theater with no
Broad
names,
City,
that is
girls.
crazy.
Why have you guys had like a gangbusters turnout and some other ones haven't? I wish I knew.
All right, so I'm
because I
doing a
would do that.
female-led comedy then.
But like, I think it's a credit to the film itself and like how you're marketing it, how you're demonstrating it, how it's put forth, and
It's my
you
whole
know
thing.
that's really
I'm a
good.
comedic
I
actor.
think
I
people
just
like
like
rallying
some
behind
dramas.
something that's short, sweet, and they know they're not wasting their time in a theater for 90 minutes. You know, and that's real basic, like, but.
That's honestly like the whole marketing for our play right now is we're like, you're guaranteed to laugh for 2 hours.
Oh,
Like if
it's funny.
It's funny. Like you are guaranteed to laugh. Next door, you could go see a period piece. You could go see Gideon's Knot about some woman's kid in 7th grade who killed himself. And that's the whole thing. Not our play. We are going to have fun and you're going to laugh for 2 hours. And I think a lot of people really need that right now. And Sour Party's very similar.
So what we get out of that is female-led
comedy.
not necessarily female-led, but comedies.
Bring back indie
something
comedies.
Light, something bright.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, it's definitely like a
Nostalgia
90s
and
throwback in
relatability.
its style.
Just make it relatable and make it funny and lighthearted, and that's all people like. What was the whole thing? I think it was for Everybody Loves Raymond. For Everybody Loves Raymond, all of the concepts for every episode were: can this happen around the dinner table? Like, is this an issue that would happen around the dinner table?
Oh.
And that's how they wrote this comedy. That
Relatability.
Yeah, just make it relatable. Let's not try to make it current. Let's not try to do any political commentary. Like, let's just make it relatable to families in America. And it lasted for seasons, like years. So
we are the Everybody Loves Raymond of films.
Yeah, exactly.
And what was that movie in LA that was it came out a few years ago? I can't think of the name, but it's basically about a girl trying to get from Santa Monica to Silver Lake.
Ingrid.
Izzy gets the fuck across town.
Yes,
love that movie.
Yes.
That was definitely something.
Was that inspirational? A little
I
bit
wouldn't
of
say that was direct inspiration, but I've seen that movie. I like that movie.
Yeah.
It's definitely something
It was in us.
we're like, yeah, we could do something. You know, like we could make something on that level and afford it. You know,
gets the fuck. What?
Yeah.
Who owns?
Love that
distributes
title,
that?
yeah.
How'd you see it?
how do we see it? Our good friend of ours casted it, Jordan.
Okay, all right.
That is how.
Yeah,
Yes, we
and we
watched
saw. I
because
think it was
he
just
our
it was
casting
on
director.
Hulu or something at one point.
Is it available?
Yeah,
Hey,
I didn't buy
pick
it.
it up.
I don't know where it
didn't
is.
pay
It's
money.
streaming. Or something.
Why do you look at me like that? Pick it up. Hey,
Pick
you know
it
what else?
up.
You got to pick up that Ohio movie that you love so much, or Iowa, that drug movie. Well, fuck yeah. Whatever.
Talking about Anchorage.
This
Iowa.
movie that Tom loved back in the day. Anyway,
Wow.
we've known each other over 20 years. We went to film school together.
Amazing.
So I remember him talking about that. Anyway, what else should we cover? When is it?
Should we plug
so
like the DVD and stuff?
Plug
Is
the
it?
DVD,
Yeah.
plug
Oh,
the-
Tom, is it coming on streaming the same day it's coming on DVD? Like, is it VOD rental? I just saw today. It's June 10th. Is that real? Saw it on Instagram. I didn't get it from you. We should be getting
Yeah,
emails.
why are we not getting like weekly updates?
Listen, you're on a text chain with me. You can text me anytime you want.
That text train goes crazy.
Yeah, the text chain our text chain is
Who else is
wild.
out there?
I've had to do
Brian
not
is-
disturb ourselves.
Brian's
It's just
on
us,
it?
Brian and Tom, and it slaps. It's funny. We got some
Wow.
good stuff going on.
And we are It's gonna be available on Blu-ray in July 15th.
Blu-ray, Blu-ray DVD June 10th.
Yeah.
June 10th.
Physical media is still alive thanks to Anchor Bay. It's so cool. We're very excited about our Blu-ray. It's got some funny Easter eggs on it for people who've seen the movie. And then
we've already had some people in the audience come up to us like, when is it on Blu-ray? It's been so funny. So like cool. In Chicago, we had a few people be like, I want to get on Blu-ray. And then a guy in Santa Ana was like, I'm getting it on Blu-ray. When is it coming out on Blu-ray?
Awesome.
And
That's so cool.
And then streaming rentals in July, and then it'll be on regular like membership streaming in October.
October.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You should have the sales on Bluray. My mom bought 10. She pre-ordered
for Christmas.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, everyone's getting it. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Everyone's getting it.
It's a great stocking stuffer.
Nobody has a Blu-ray. Who has a DVD player?
No, there's a real resurgence because I think like especially like Gen Z they're going out with like burner phones because they're like it's just too overstimulating. Totally. And the whole idea of like we're tied to this like to internet and to Wi-Fi, and if your Wi-Fi goes out, then there's absolutely no way to watch your favorite movie or to see anything. So there is a big renaissance and resurgence of physical media.
That's
and like
so cool.
I think it started with records. It started with that, and I think it's going to movies because people are liking being like, VHS. Come look at my movie catalog.
Can we do a VHS?
And also, what if it's not on one of the streamers?
Exactly.
A special edition VHS?
Shit, how am I going to watch this? I want to watch this.
And like physical books are coming back, physical music is coming back, and physical movies are what's next. Yeah. So
and we are potentially having a soundtrack, right? Is that still in play?
Oh my God, your soundtrack is awesome.
Oh my God, he looked down. He was like, I don't want to talk about this.
The soundtrack is so good.
We'll cut it.
He went down. It went down immediately.
That's Jack White. That's Jack White's coming through.
If you tell me what songs to go on it, I'll make the vinyl happen.
Every song is cleared except for one, but the other one, we can talk about this. We'll talk about this when the mic's gone.
Put on Sour Party during your party.
But yeah, our soundtrack, we should just mention it in case you want to throw it in. Sammy was our music supervisor and
it's most of her
most
music.
of the songs. Most of her music's in it. It's really
It's
special.
So good.
Yeah.
I love the soundtrack so much.
It's amazing.
No, that and I think that would fit right in with Third Man Records. With their
Cool.
Anything else? Oh, but by the way, Tom did say, and he stuck to it before Anchor Bay launched any movies, that they like the idea of multiple, like staggering the releases, staggering the different releases. You don't want to blow your load all at once, you know. You just
my God.
Oh my God.
Blow your load.
Oh my God, this is not the crowd.
And we're getting her Day After Flowers.
Fostered.
And on that note, go watch Sour Party. Come see Fostered if you're in Venice.
Fostered.
It's really
we would
funny.
Love to go
I would love to
Please
see
come.
it.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 8 p.m. Sunday at 3.
Venice, right?
Venice.
Near the Erewhon.
Near the Erewhon, right
we'll
before
take a picture of the program.
Yeah,
I'll get a picture. Yeah, I mean, I can send you guys a link and do the whole proper thing.
Cool,
but
please do.
yeah,
We would
but
love to
please,
come.
please tell your friends to come.
It's a party. You can drink wine.
You can.
You will have
It's
Marianne.
encouraged.
What's her name? Marianne.
Who hates
Mary
you.
Jane.
Marianne. No.
No, it's Mary Jane.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
It's the concession lady.
It's not
that
the
works there.
Spider-Man.
Mansplaining her own play to her.
Mary Jane. No,
The artistic director. It's Marilyn.
The lady said
It's
somebody
Marilyn.
else. I asked what her name was because she's like
You heard what you wanted.
She's
to
like the
hear.
caretaker.
She's the artistic director of the theater.
Okay, not the concessions lady.
Yeah, I think she knows. Oh my God.
Okay. Can I tell you? I knew her as the concession lady because I knew her as a concession lady because that's what she was doing when I was there the whole time.
Should we circle back to
and
the
she was
also
like telling people, no, that goes to brown, recycles them brown bag. She would get so mad at people that were cutting donuts. She's like, no, we don't have this. You can't drink it. Can't take that in. She was being very like, don't pour that over. She was being
She's
very.
the artistic director.
And I go.
He's so mad.
I ask her. I go, oh, are you like, do you own the place? And she goes,
do you own the place?
No, it was a serious question. Do you own the place? Because she had a sense of like,
it's crazy.
She was like very adamant about explaining things to everybody, and she's older and she's very like stoic, and she goes, I go, do you own the place? She goes, I own it as much as. She goes, I own it as much as anybody else.
It's a membership-based theater.
That was my question. So are you guys like the Green Bay Packers? Is this place like the Green Bay Packers where everybody owns?
We're not a sports situation. You got to choose another.
Well, he laughed.
I thought it was funny, but I don't know.
It doesn't even matter.
The Green Bay Packers
are owned by the town. of Green Bay.
Okay.
Did you know
He's
that?
still being
No, I didn't know that.
condescending
Green Bay
is
in?
the problem.
Green Bay.
I'm not being condescending.
That's the town. I'm not that crazy.
That's not the point. You were being condescending to Marilyn.
No, I wasn't.
Being like, what is this, the Green Bay Packers?
No, I'm saying that now. I didn't say it to her.
Okay.
I asked her though. I go, do you own? Because I
you
know
own the place. Condescending.
Excuse me. I work on like a lot of times people that have ownership will take on a role of concessions to save money
Yeah, but the problem is you asked it because she rubbed you the wrong way.
No,
not because
this is
you were
before
curious.
she rubbed me the wrong way.
You should have said, "Excuse
This is
me,
before
does
she
your
rubbed me
husband
wrong.
own the place?"
Yeah, exactly. I didn't say that. And she, was, I don't know as much, she was like the caretaker. She's like, man, help me.
Caretaker.
He's saying
The Undertaker.
Crypt Keeper in his head.
Oh,
She was like the mansion caretaker.
Can we release our very lovely guests so that they don't
Yes,
have to
of
hear
course.
you? You're going to
This is what happens. Jillian starts.
I try to wrap it up.
She starts to think I'm meaning something else. All right, dude, let's wrap it up.
No.
We already
I technically already did. I
right.
thanked them for being here, so
Then
you could
it's
just
wrap.
put that here.
You did, and so I'll cut all this out.
Wow. Well, Amanda, Michael, Drexton, it's been such a blast, such a pleasure to have you guys
Thank you guys so much. It's been
Thank you
great.
so much.
Yeah, of course.
It's been a pleasure.
How about you tell them it's been a pleasure and you thank them for being here?
No, that's
I
what you
already
do.
did.
All right, then that's a wrap.
That's
All right, there we go. That's a wrap.
God. And Josh is not thankful for you being here.
Of course
Yes.
I am, but that's
We feel the love. It's all good.
I am, but I'm like, she thinks I was very nice to Mary Jane, is what I was told.
Not her name.
It's very nice to Parker Posey.
You are still choosing to
Hold on.
say Mary Jane,
Yeah.
and now you know.
Yeah,
Is she
no,
in this
not
at
hold
all?
on.
Is her name in this at all?
No, I doubt it, but we're not
What?
going to record this.
I'm gonna-
So I'm not
Okay.
gonna shit on
Are we
your
are we done? Is it happening? Did it happen? Okay. Thank you guys so much. This was so much fun. No, oh my God, this was so much fun.
On the blackest nights we sail through fog, two voices echo from the salty bog, with tales of movies and actors bold. Host Josh and Jillian, their stories unfold. Hold fast the wheel, listen to Jive, the Blank Podcast where legends vibe. From silver screens to haunted dreams, in Josh and Jillian's twisted schemes. Brought to you by Anchor Bay Entertainment. Now here's your hosts, Josh and Jillian. Yeah!